All right, we're talking about credit card debt. Um, you have a bunch of debt programs. You've been seeing a lot of commercials on TV about debt consolidation of credit cards. You're still seeing plenty promotional things about getting credit cards. And it's just a prevailing thing here in my grocery store. Stores have credit card machines. People come in with their credit card and purchase things, and what that does to a store owner is that it cuts into your profit margin. Um, those credit card processing companies charge pretty good fees. Um, you're going to on average pay between 15 and 25% per 15 to 25 cents per transaction. You're going to pay about 1.12% on whatever the total cost of the product is that you're selling. If you're selling something for $10, $20, you're going to pay that 1.2% of what that total cost is goes to the processing companies, and you're going to pay that transaction fee. And then not only that, so at the end of the month you're going to get a credit card fee, just for those transactions. Then you're going to get credit card fees for the machine you're using, whether you're leasing it, buying it, more likely you're leasing it because technology keep advancing. If you buy something, technology or advancing, you have to buy something else. So you're paying all types of fees. You're paying the bank fee that the processor machine is going through, like your own bank account. So you're creating so much uh, just a cost in having a credit card machine, opposed to people coming and spending cash for a product, which is way more enjoyable for me as a businessman than waiting on a lot of bills to come to the end of the month. They'll charge you, like I said, a bunch of fees, leasing the machine, transaction fees of the machine, service of them, service charges by the bank, a bunch of different things, to come through them. Certain credit cards you use and have certain bonuses or perks they offer. Again, normally the store owner has to pay that. So it's just taking money away from your bottom line. It means you have to increase the prices what you're selling stuff for. Because if you don't increase the price of what you're selling stuff for, you're gonna fall behind. You fall behind to the point where you can't have inventory in your store to the degree you had it before because you're spending so much money on maintenance fees and service fees and all the kind of fees that are going to be charged by this credit card processing as well as your bank. So, and just individuals who have these credit cards, man, you get in credit card debt. You're being charged like fees and things associated with your credit card. It's just a bad situation. Cash has always been the best way to purchase something and will always be the best way. Anybody got credit cards, man, a bunch of them, I think you should try to dwindle them down to you only have one credit card, because I think to even get into a hotel, you got to have a credit card they can hold on file in case you destroy something inside that particular unit, or place on certain orders. You got to have a credit card. But I would advise you to have one credit card and don't have any balance on it. Whether you incur, you get, make sure you pay it off for that next cycle comes, so you don't pay any fees on it. So that credit card is just serving you, and you're not serving the credit card. Because when you got a bunch of these credit cards, man, you spreading around minimum payments. It'll take you forever to pay these payments off. It's akin to being a slave, man, because you're in perpetual debt. You can't get out of debt, and then one credit card is kind of maxed up, and you try to get another credit card, and that's maxed up. You get another credit card. Before you know it, you got a fistful of credit cards, and more than 60 or 70% of them are maxed up. That's got to be paid, and if you make the minimum payments, man, you're forever paying it. You're like a dog chasing its tail. You're caught in that cycle now. The credit companies are extremely happy with you. The banks are extremely happy with you. They're making a bunch of money off you. They're making a living off you, and you caught up in that cycle. You caught up in that modern day slavery, man. Easy to buy something, hard to pay it off. So I would advise you, man, not to get started with it. If you got it, try to liquidate it as quickly as possible. if you got say you got 10 credit cards. I don't know. I think the average person got 5 or 6 credit cards. Say you got 5 or 6 credit cards. You take the one with that lowest balance on it, whatever that is, and you forfeit paying the other ones for that month. You just constantly pay on that least amount of say you got a balance. You got a 2,000 on one, which is your lease. Then you got 3,000 on one, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. You got it like that, right? For 5 credit cards, make all those payments, and there would have been minimum payments for other credit cards, and pay off one, get it over. So you'll chop the 5 down to 4, and do the same thing with the next one that comes. Take all your income and money and drop it down. Of course, the other credit cards are going to be, they're going to be putting penalties on you because you're not paying them and that thing. But if you paid everything with your minimum payment, you're in with those 6 credit cards for who knows how long, 10, 15 years, trying to pay them off. But if you work and pay them off like, take all the resources instead of spreading around to the 5, pay off that one, then you eliminate that one quickly. Instead of that one stretching to 10 years, you might clear it off in 4 or 5 months, or maybe less. It's gone. So you want to do that, man. And then once you clear it off, cancel it. Don't care what they say about it messes your credit up, or you canceling credit cards. Man, cancel that credit card, eliminate it, take it out of your rotation. It's done. You've gone from 5 to 4, and then do the same thing with the next one. Pile all the other incomes you're making up with that, pay off that, man, and get it done. And then boom, you're going down to 3. And so as the debt is higher on particular credit cards, it's going to take longer to pay it off. But it's better to pile all that money up that you would have spread around and pay the next one until you come up to that last one left. The last one left, you have to eat at it as best way you can. Whether you got to get a second job, whether you got to do something else, man, because the debt is a horrible thing to be in. It gets worse. It becomes addicted to some people. They have to have credit cards for everything. Every time they go into a store, they want that store credit card. They want supermarket. They want that supermarket credit card. They want every credit card is offered, and it's just putting you in a horrible situation. Matter of fact, if you have any aspirations of buying a home or a car, man, it's going to put you in a situation where they say your credit is bad. This credit rating thing is all set up just to take from those who don't have and give to those who do have. The worse your credit is, the higher interest rate they give you, which means you already have weights on your back that you can barely carry. And with your low credit score, they're going to throw some more weight in your back and give you even a higher interest rate, hoping that you just struggle just to pay it. So your whole life existed as paying off credit cards, working and paying off credit cards. And like I say, if you do it their way and pay off minimums, you're forever paying it off. So rack all that money together and pay from the least amount first, then to the highest. And once you close up, cancel and get rid of it. Don't have them come and saying, well, we charge every annual fee or something on a credit card. Man, just get rid of it and go. Try and put your life back to cash. Get your debit card from your bank, which is whatever money you have in the bank, you can spend and buy what you can buy. You're not putting anything on credit anymore. And get your life like that, man. And once you get that credit card monkey off your back, work on saving your money, position the ways you can buy real estate, because 75% of people who became wealthy in America became wealthy because of real estate. Situate in a way that you're going to be putting your hands on some real estate somewhere in this United States of America, whether you're going to buy some land, whether you're going to buy a real estate, a home or something like that, man. Set yourself up so you're doing that. You buy multi-units, it's better to buy multi-units because you can live in it and have your tenants actually paying your rent for you. Of course, there's other difficulties that come with that. Tenants who don't want to pay, tenants who breaking up stuff in your property, all kind of things like that. These are struggles you have to deal with until you get everybody out of there who's no good and get some people in there who's decent, that's paying your rent, and you're keeping the place up, and it's nice, and everybody needs a place to live, and it's a nice place to live, and they're willing to stay there and do like that, man. So that's what you want to do. If you get your single family home, the same thing. You got to be able to do it in such a way that you avoid this mortgage, because mortgages are, man, just as worse as credit cards. I mean, it's just another way to just take more money from you. I tried to explain it to my kids when they were young. I said, would you rather have that toy right now that you can pay cash for and it's yours, or you want to put that toy on a credit card and it'll take you It'll take you, you've been unpaid for 3 toys by the time you paid off that credit card that you purchased that one toy with, because the payment's going to be small and minimal. Your mind psychologically only got to pay a little bit of a month on it. But by the time it stretches out and you finally pay it, you didn't pay for 3 of those toys instead of 1. So always pay cash, man. Cash is the best. It's the best for a reason. It was made to be the best, so that people stay within their means. You don't live above your means, and credit cards allow people to live above their means, which is a horrible way to live in America. You want to live within your means. You want to have 0 credit. That's the way you want to do it. That way, 0 credit, believe me, 0 credit, and you pay off everything, your credit score is going to rise anyway, because they want to entice you to buy. They want to entice you to get credit. That's how they make the bigger buck and the bigger bang from the monies that they lend you. So look, like, share, subscribe to my channel, stay black in America, and get out of that debt if all possible. Get out of it as soon as you can. I hope I've given you a logical way to get out of it, in the most logical and intelligent way is never get in it in the first place. If you can't afford something, don't buy it. Don't put it on a layaway. Don't put it on a credit card. You can't buy it, just don't get it. Just bite the bullet. Keep working hard. Keep applying yourself. And then when you have the money to purchase those things, then you purchase them. Maybe something will go on sale and you'll get it even on the sale price. So look, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.